Can you describe a time when you had to understand someone else's perspective at work? One of my coworkers was struggling with a project, and instead of assuming they were unprepared, I asked what challenges they were facing. I learned they were balancing personal issues, so I adjusted my expectations and offered support to help them catch up. How do you handle a situation where a team member is upset or frustrated? I listen first without interrupting, so they feel heard, and then I acknowledge their feelings before suggesting solutions. In my last job, a coworker was stressed over a deadline, so I helped to break the project into smaller tasks and offered assistance, which helped them regain confidence. What would you do if a customer or client was unhappy with your service? I would start by apologizing and asking questions to understand their frustration. At my previous job, a customer was upset about delayed order, so I reassured them that I understood their concern, explained the situation clearly, and offered a small discount, which turned their frustration into appreciation. How do you work with someone whose personality clashes with yours? I focus on the goal, not the differences. I once worked with a teammate who had a blunt communication style, while I prefer a more patient approach. Instead of taking things personally, I adapted by keeping conversation clear and direct, which improved our collaboration. How do you show empathy when given difficult feedback? I make sure to acknowledge the person's effort first, then frame my feedback as a way to help them improve rather than criticize. For example, when I had to tell a teammate their report needed revisions, I first praised their research, then suggested specific ways to refine it, making the conversation constructive and supportive.